for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I created this beautiful fallish makeup look using the Latte palette by Kristen Dominique. So if you want to know how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. And as always, don't forget to shine bright because it's Slow Hollywood time. Hello Hollywood stars. So for today's video, I think I want to do something very fallish. So I'm going to dig into the Kristen Dominique palette. This is the Latte palette. I haven't used this one in a minute, so I said let me just use it because it's very like fall vibes. And even though it's really hot here in Sacramento, I was still like, okay, fall is right around the corner. Plus also I painted my nails and I'm so inspired by this color. So this is what we're going to be playing with. So I'm going to be taking my Morphe M411 brush. You guys know I love this brush. It's a must in your collection. I really liked how I did my makeup on my icy look. So I think I'm going to do something along those lines. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with this caramel shade. This is just like a nice, beautiful beige shade. And I'm just going to be applying this right here in the crease. Like just ever so slightly, just to kind of give me a nice transition shade. Okay, so next I'm going to dig into this pumpkin spice shade. It's a beautiful orange shade. I'm using the same brush and I'm going to be applying this right here in the very inner corner portion of the crease. And I do want to kind of build this color up, so we're going to do a couple little layers of that. I feel like I'm one of those people that loves October because I love Halloween. So I'm like telling all my friends like, oh my god, I want to go to the pumpkin patch. I can't wait. So I'm so excited, you guys. Are you one of those people who loves Halloween? Comment down below. I'm going to take this double shot shade. It's a beautiful plum shade. Same brush. I usually just kind of dust my brush off in a little towel. And I'm going to be applying this right next to the orange shade. Just really make sure that between that purple and the orange, it's really blended. So just take your time with it. I'm next going to dig into this Cold Brew shade. I love this shade. It's so pretty. And we're going to pop this right next to that purple shade. So in the very, very outer corner. And we're also going to be applying this to the outer portion of the lid. So when I'm packing this, I'm using more like packing motions in the outer corner because I do want the pigment to kind of be there as opposed to doing like circular motions. Okay, so once I have the desired pigment, I'm going to go ahead and dust my brush off. That way it's clean, and then we're going to go back with the same brush and blend out the edges. So the brush has no product whatsoever. I'm just blending out the edges. And for this, we're just using circular motions. You can add like a little bit more if you feel like you need a tiny bit more. Maybe like up here. And then I'm going to grab a little bit more of that purple shade and just kind of add it right here. That way we can make that blend seamless. So you're basically just going back and forth with the colors. Okay, so I think that looks pretty good. Love the way it's turning out. So now for the lid, what to do. I think I want to go in with kind of one of these shimmers right here. Okay. So let's do, I kind of want to go in with this creme brulee shade. So pretty. And I think I'm gonna just kind of use my finger, my ring finger for this. These apply really well with a brush or with a finger, but I don't know, I just feel like using my finger today. Just to kind of get that first layer on, you know? Get the best pigment possible. So kind of like that. I'm gonna just take my brush. This has no product, and I'm just gonna blend out any edges up here that look kind of funky. And then I'm gonna take my packing brush. This one is clean, even though it looks dirty, but it's just like, you know, stain. And I'm gonna go back into that creme brulee shade, and we're just going to be applying this over everything we applied. And I'm also going to be applying this shade right here in the inner corners. Okay, let's go ahead and add some mascara. You guys know I've been obsessed with the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. So I'm going to do a nice generous coat to my lashes. Okay, you guys, so for the face, I'm using the Farsali Skin Tune Blur. This is like one of my favorite primers. I definitely want to do like a favorites primer video for like acne, problematic textured skin. So be on the lookout for that. But you guys know how I feel about this freaking squeezer thing. It's so annoying. For foundation, I'm going to be using the Studio Fix NW15. I'm going to be using my ColourPop concealer. I'm kind of sad because this concealer is running out, and now I like really like it. So I'm like, shoot. It's like sometimes you just have to keep using things, you know, to like finally see that it's a bomb concealer or a bomb product. I like it because it is very lightweight. Doesn't feel cakey or anything. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like I'm using anything. But it gives me really good coverage, and I love the brightening effect of this color. This is light 16, by the way. I'm gonna just bake under my eyes a little bit, or just kind of like set them with a little bit of my Huda Beauty powder. I like to just kind of push the product in. So it's in the shade Pound Cake. I'm going to set the rest of my face using my C4 powder. This is by MAC. I love this powder. I feel like, I don't know if it's getting a little bit dark because like summer's kind of over. Well, in a sense that I'm not like in the sun all the time. So I wonder if I'm going to go back to like my original color that I was before summer, because I remember I told you guys that I literally threw, well, I didn't throw them out, but I just kind of put all of my foundations in a bag because they just didn't match. They were too light. So I wonder if I'm gonna get lighter than this. We'll see. I'm gonna use a little bit of my NC15 powder just to brighten up the under eye. I'm going to go ahead and use some black liner for my waterline. This is just by L'Oreal. So just like that. I'm going to take my pointer brush and use some more of the Cold Brew shade to diffuse under the lower lash line. And then I'm going to do what I did on my last video. So I'm going to take an angled brush and I'm going to go back into Cold Brew and really push it up against the lash line. Okay, so I dusted off the pointer brush, so it's clean now. And now we're going to use the double shot, which is a purple shade, and kind of diffuse it right underneath that blue shade. Also make sure you dust off because this is going to be a very light wash of color. Nothing too pigmented or like drastic. I'm going to be using some MAC Love Cloud. I'm going to use some of my Anastasia highlight just for the nose. And a little bit on the Cupid's bow. And for the cheekbones, we are going to be using MAC's Show Gold. I love this highlight. It has reflexes of gold and like pink. So it's going to look perfect with this makeup look. Okay, I'm going to take my palette once more and I'm going to dig into this Macchiato shade. It's a little bit lighter than this one. So I do want to add some of this to the inner corner, just to give it a little bit more pizzazz. Ooh, yes. Okay, guys, so I did add another coat of mascara and I also added one to my lower lashes. So now for the lips, we are going to be using this Morphe lip liner. This is in the color Studded. Okay, you guys, and for the actual lipstick, I'm going to be using this one by MAC. This is such a beautiful color. This is called Smartsicle, and this is from the Smarty Pants collection. They were on sale, so I don't know if you can find them in store anymore, but definitely try like online. But it's so pretty. Ooh. So pretty. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my makeup now. I'm gonna be using this limited edition Cherry Blossom setting spray by MAC. Love this one. So this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this makeup look. I don't know what I'm gonna call it. Like, I feel like I say this in all my videos, but I literally suck at like names. But something definitely with fall. So if you enjoyed this look, then definitely give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.